Hi, I'm Shorley. I'm a percussionist from Canada, although currently in India. On this video, I'd like to share with you a Korvai, which is a rhythmic composition from South Indian Carnatic music. This particular one was composed by my teacher, the great Vidwan, Professor Trichy Sankaran, and he's a mrdangam master from South India. You should check him out if you haven't. I've adapted the Korvai that he's composed to the frame drum. So I'd like to start by showing you a particular pattern. It's a very important pattern in South Indian music. It's a ta din gi na tum. It's a 5-pulse pattern. And I've adapted it to this little drum. This is a hybrid tambourine from Cooperman. The pattern starts with a snap on the top hand, ta. The second stroke is a tek with the dominant hand, din. So ta, din. It goes back to the top hand, essentially with a ka, although I use my middle finger so that it alternates. The snap is with the ring finger, and then middle finger. So ta din gi. The next stroke is a flat, muffled stroke, like a pa. So that is the na in this pattern. Ta din gi na. And it ends with a dum, or tum, with a thumb. In this Korvai, there are 3 different versions of this ta din gi na tum pattern. The 5, which is exactly like that, 5 even notes. There's a 6 in which you extend the din to take up 2 pulses, so it's ta din gi na tum. The strokes are the same though. Ta din gi na. And then there's also a 7 where you extend the ta and the din, so it's ta din gi na tum, ta din gi na tum. I'll start by reciting the Korvai. It's in aditala, an 8-beat cycle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Tangu ta din gi na tum ta. Tangu tangu ta din gi na tum ta din gi na tum ta. Tangu 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 ta din gi na tum ta din gi na tum ta din gi na tum ta. So that's the whole sequence. Korvais are always played 3 times, just so you know. So it's basically a tangu, or even just a ta, which is an open stroke. You can double it if you want, but it's fine just with a single dum. Tangu ta din gi na pa. Back to a pa. Okay, so that's the theme. Tangu ta din gi na tum. The next part of the Korvai, you do 2 tangus. Tangu tangu. And then the 6 ta din gi na tum twice. Ta din gi na tum, ta din gi na tum ta. Okay, so tangu tangu ta din gi na tum, ta din gi na tum ta. And the last part of the Korvai incorporates what's called a mora, which is a cadence pattern that's a repetition 3 times at the end. So you do the tangu now 3 times, and then the 7 version of ta din gi na tum 3 times. Tangu 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 ta din gi na tum, ta din gi na tum, ta din gi na tum. So let's go through it very slowly, and I'll play the whole thing 3 times at a very slow pace. Okay? So 5, 6, 7, 8. Tangu ta din gi na tum ta. Tangu tangu ta din gi na tum, ta din gi na tum ta. Tangu 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 ta din gi na tum, ta din gi na tum, ta din gi na tum. Tangu ta din gi na tum ta. Tangu tangu ta din Okay, so that's the whole sequence. Let's play it at a more typical performance tempo. It can be fast. We won't do it fast for now. So tangu ta dingina tum ta, tangu tangu ta dingina tum ta dingina tum ta, tangu 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 ta dingina tum ta dingina tum ta dingina tum ta. Okay, here we go. 5, 6, 7.